Hello, hello. I had a conversation yesterday with a friend she's been my friend for, oh my gosh, ages. We met in high school and we had a really good conversation. And she's like, you should totally have a TED talk about this topic and all of these things. And it made me chuckle because our stories, our experiences are so powerful when we share them in community with other people who are open and ready to hear them. And I think that that's a really big deal because a lot of people, you've heard me say, suffer in silence, or they wait for permission from someone else in order to show up or attempt or try. And, that's not necessarily exactly what we were talking about in that particular conversation, but what I took away from it is just the importance of connection, the importance of community, the importance of having a safe space to share and to be heard and to be supported, and to have that exchange of energy as you guys are going back and forth and saying, this was my experience, this worked for me, this didn't work for me, and then like hearing other people and how we're not supposed to have everything figured out. We're not supposed to be perfect in all that we're doing. Life is literally about connecting with this human body to a point where we can understand what it means to thrive, not just survive, right? And then how we can align our soul with this body in this present moment, and our purpose and our calling and that passion and joy. And everything won't always be love and light and all of that beautiful stuff, but even the denser energies, the heavier energies, or the low vibes are lessons. They're lessons and teachers for us. They're messengers for us to navigate something within our experience that we can then later on reflect on to continue to progress in our own journey, or to share with someone else so that they can do something with the lesson that we've gained from it, right? And so when I think about the offers that I create within Soulpreneur Life, and I think about working in one-on-one coaching programs, or the self-study programs that I've made, or the books on Amazon and all of that, those are ways I've expressed my experience so that other people could find it and tap into it, because I know not everyone is like on the same page at the same time, and I'm continuing to move through my story. So having those resources, having those tools available for you, for someone like you, is really valuable because they can tap into it at any point in time. And then with Mia, Mindset Illumination Acceleration is what I've created. It's to allow you to explore the various stages of who you've been, who you are, so that you can navigate with clarity who you want to be, what you want to be, and what that looks like without the expectations of others or society, without the expectations of our partners, families, children, mothers, fathers, caregivers, whomever, right? Because a lot of times people are afraid to be seen because it goes outside of what your family sees you as, outside of the box that they have put you in. You begin to seep out of it as you begin to connect deeply with yourself. And it's uncomfortable when your family doesn't understand you. It's uncomfortable when your friends don't understand you, and you realize that there's a season of there's a hermit season where you go inward and you meet yourself more deeply. You strengthen your spiritual connection. You strengthen your connection to divine, to creator, to source, to God, to yourself and your intuition and your knowing. So that when something comes up, if it doesn't feel right, you have that internal fortitude to pause and say, hey, can you ask me that differently? I want to see how that lands, or can I get back to you? Because I'm not exactly sure how I feel about this thing, or hell yeah, this is for me, this is the thing for me, or, so that you can really build that trust within yourself and what it is that you're creating, whether it's in your life, whether it's in your business, whether it's in your relationships, because all of that matters. All of that is your essence, right? As you begin to build, as you begin to show up and heal and process, you're tapping into more of your true self. You integrate your higher self into the version of you showing up. And that becomes that secret sauce you guys have heard me talk about. Like, you are the blueprint, and only you have the secret sauce that can connect with the audience that you are supposed to connect with. Because it's your energy signature, it's your experience, it's the lens in which you have used to heal, to process, to learn, to integrate, perhaps changed out to put a new one on, so that you can show up in the divine essence, your divine essence that is you. And I think that that's really freaking beautiful. I don't know. Let me know if this resonates, if what you think about it below. I just really wanted to share, because as I was just having this conversation with my friend that's known me since I was a teenager, it's good to reflect and hear other people and see their own processing of what they're going through, even if there are similarities in how they process it and how they're showing up, because we can add so much value to one another and our experiences and our mindset shifts and just that whole mind, body, soul healing and integration. It's all a process. You can't just heal one thing and expect everything else to fall into sync. It's a process. Yes, you can heal one thing at a time. You can work on your mental health, and then when you're strong enough and you have the capacity, you work on your physical health. And then as you go and you begin to feel even better, and then you work on your community and relationship building and strengthening your connection with spirit, with God, with divine, with creator, and just whatever order, right? It's all different for each of us, but it's all so beautiful. And that's really why I show up and how I show up in the spaces that I create and what I create for people, so that you can feel empowered and aligned and good, and like you are clear as to maybe not what the whole future holds, but what the next right thing for you is, and you do it. So yes, I invite you all to explore Mia, to explore working together. Soulpreneur Life LLC.com has all of the information if you want to book a discovery call, if you want to just sign up for the course. It's hybrid, so self-study and live. And it incorporates the Akashic Records, it incorporates spirituality, it incorporates the real logical stuff and workbooks, and there's a science behind a lot of stuff too, but it just gives you the tools and the space to absorb, reflect, and apply. So yeah, Soulpreneur Life LLC.com. And I'm sending you all so much love. I'm enjoying the sunshine today, if you guys can't tell. But I will talk to you soon.